Namaste, yogis, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Matt, and today I'm inviting you into I would say, more physical release Yin Yoga class, focusing mainly on the spine. I've had a lot of spine tensions lately, and I'm going to be working on that today, and you are more than welcome to join me on the mat and do this class with me. So for today's class, all we're going to be needing is a bolster, so just keep this nearby, and your yoga mat. So we're going to start by just sitting up straight comfortably. We're going to be closing our eyes, reconnecting with our breath as usual, taking some deep breath in through the nose, deep exhale through the nose. Taking this beautiful moment together for ourselves to work on opening up our body and feeling better. So I'm going to invite you to slowly open up your eyes. So you should be in a much better state of mind right now to dive into this class with me after our little 3-minute relaxation we just did. So from here, I'm just going to invite you to roll on your right hip, placing both of your legs towards the left side of your mat. It doesn't necessarily matter in what angle you're placing your legs. As long as they're both going in the left direction, that's perfectly fine. And from here, we're going to take one big inhale. And on the exhale, I'm going to invite you to bring your left hand to the exterior edge of the right knee, and then to walk the right arm backward and twisting your upper body until you find some resistance in your spine. So at this point here, this is enough for me. So I'm going to be holding here and just allowing my body to open up through stillness. So your only focus today will be into breathing during the asana, finding stillness, and then letting go. And that's all we're going to be doing today together through each positions. And when you're ready, you can untwist your spine and then bring your legs in front of you very slowly. Taking a moment here to feel the rebound effect of the twist. And we can slowly start to position ourselves for long leg butterfly. So this is a new one we haven't done yet. So I'm going to invite you to just open up the flesh of your glutes, both sides, sitting comfortably straight. And then we're going to bring the sole of our feet together, but we're going to extend our legs in front of us. And this is where the bolster will come handy, because we're going to slide it underneath our knees. So as you can see, this creates a long leg butterfly supported by the bolster. So from here, we're just gonna sit up straight, take one big inhale. And on the exhale, we're gonna bend at the hips, round our spine, lower ourselves forward. Palms can come up towards the ceiling, chin to the chest. And just allow our spine to open up. So this is not about forcing anything, it's just about finding your edge and then holding stillness. That's it. can slowly walk our hands back, raising our upper torso and sitting up straight, dropping our shoulder blades down. And just taking a few breaths here. Noticing how you feel. Noticing the openness that is being created in your spine after each asanas. So when you're ready, we can move the bolster aside slowly. And this time we're going to be walking our legs to the right side of the mat, placing them again in an angle, whatever works for you. We're going to be twisting to the left side this time. So at this point, let's take one big inhale through the nose. Exhale, bring the right hand to the exterior edge of the left knee, and then let's walk the left hand backwards, twisting into our spine, and then finding stillness. And when you're ready, we can slowly untwist, bringing our legs in front of us. And then just sitting up straight very slowly. You should feel the release in your left side and in your spine. So again, let's just take a moment to feel the rebound effect. So when you're ready again, I'm going to invite you to open up the flesh of your glutes on both sides so that you can sit up straight. And when your legs straight in front of you, we're just going to go into caterpillar position, which is really great to release the hamstring. When we have tightness in that area, it can pull in our back because everything's connected together. So again, let's just drop our shoulder blades back, sit up straight, big inhale through the nose. Exhale, walk your fingertips forward, around the spine. You can bring the chin to the chest. Find your first point of resistance when you can feel some tension, and then just hold stillness there without forcing anything. We're going to be waiting for our body to open up and invite us to go deeper. So if your body is inviting you to go deeper, feel free to walk your fingertips forward a little bit and then leaning forward a bit more until you find your new edge. So we can start to slowly walk our hands back, raising our upper torso and releasing the tension in our spine. That should feel wonderful. I'm going to take a few breaths here, relaxing and enjoying the practice we're doing together today. So when you're ready, we can slowly open up our legs, and then placing the bolster in front of us. Again, you can open up the flesh of your glutes using your hands to help you spread your legs apart. And then placing the bolster in front of us, we're going to go into a straddle pose, which is really great to open up our inner thighs and our back. So from here, let's take one big inhale. And on the exhale, we can lean forward. The bolster is there for support if you want to place your forearms on it. It might help you to just settle into the position. You can round the spine, you can bring the chin to the chest. And then we're just going to be holding stillness here. So we can slowly walk our hands back, getting out of the position. We can place the bolster aside for now, bringing our legs back in. And just taking another beautiful moment here to reconnect with your breath. So from here, I'm gonna invite you to turn around on your knees and then making your way down to your forearms, extending your legs with the top of your feet flat on the floor, elbows in line with your shoulders. We're just gonna go into Sphinx pose. So just push yourself up, and once you find enough tension in your low back, just hold it there without doing anything else. So from here, if you want, you can lift your shins up exactly like I'm doing, intensifying the sensations in your low back. And we can lower our shins back down. If you want, you can stay here, or we can place our arms in front of us on the floor and pushing ourselves up into seal pose for the remaining amounts of this position. And from here we can slowly lower ourselves back down to the yoga mat, flaring out our elbows, placing our palms one on top of the other, and then bringing the forehead to the back of our hands. So we're just taking a moment to release and relax here. So bring our hands to the floor in line with our shoulders, tucking our toes. We're going to be pushing ourselves up and moving our hips back. Coming into all fours. It might feel good to just stretch back a moment. Bring your glutes closer to your heels. That feels wonderful for my spine. And then coming back onto all fours. So I'm going to invite you to slowly bring the bolster in front of you. So from here, we're going to bring the left knee behind the left wrist, extending the right leg, and then you can grab your left foot with your right hand, moving your shin towards the front of your yoga mat. So I have a lot of tightness in my left glute today, so I'm just going to hold here for a moment, allowing my body to open up, moving my hips forward and down, connecting with my breath. And from here, one big inhale. Exhale, walking my hands down, hugging the bolster and bringing the right side of my face in contact to rest on the bolster. So we can slowly walk our hands back, raising our upper torso. Taking a little moment here. And when you're ready, releasing your left leg. And then you can sit down on your heels for a moment if you want. Taking some deep breath. And you should already notice some sort of better flow of energy. It just feels like everything's moving better within your body right now. There's a lot more openness, a lot less tension, and your spine should feel a lot better. I know mine does right now, so that's the goal today. So let's keep working on that together. We can go back onto all fours. Then we're going to be bringing the right knee behind the right wrist, extending the left leg, grabbing the right foot with the left hand, moving the shin forward, extending the left one, and then moving our hips forward and down. Taking a moment here to just notice how that feels. Waiting for my body to open up before I make my way down. So when you're ready again, you can walk your hands forward, coming down to your forearms, hugging the bolster, and finding stillness. So when you're ready, you can push yourself back up. Just taking a moment here. And then we can release the right leg. Sitting back down onto our heels. Just taking another beautiful moment here. So from here, we're just gonna go in a very relaxing child's pose. So with your knees together, sitting on your heels, we're just gonna be lowering ourselves forward onto our forehead, and then our arms are gonna go behind and put the palms up towards the ceiling. So this is very relaxing and feels amazing after all the spinal work we did today. So we can slowly raise ourselves back up. And we're just gonna go into our last final asana. And we're gonna aim for a 10-minute Savasana to just really let go and dissipate all remaining tensions throughout our body, down and the floor. So I'm gonna invite you to walk your knees to the middle of your mat, crossing your legs, sitting back down, and then extending your legs in front of you and rolling down onto your backs. So from here, with your knees bent, you can take the bolster and just slide it underneath, which will just feels really good to release the low back while you extend your legs and take up some space on your yoga mat. We're going to bring our palms to rest to the floor and just release any tension. Just release control over your body and let it melt through the floor for the next 10 minutes. Just focusing on your breathing in and out through the nose. So when you're ready, you can turn on your side and then push yourself back up slowly to the seated position. So I hope you enjoyed today's Yin Yoga class with me. The spine is really the center of everything in your body. That's where your energy flows through, your nervous impulses. Everything's connected to the spine, so definitely taking time to take care of your spine will not only make you feel younger and more mobile, it will provide you a boost of energy. And that's what we've been working on today, so thank you so much for joining me on the mat. If you like my channel, please subscribe to it. If you're new to Yin Yoga, please continue. The more you're gonna do classes, the better you will feel, and you will find out how amazing this practice is. So you can share also my classes with your friends and family members on social medias. And if you like what I do and want to support me, you can donate to my PayPal account, which is always much appreciated and the only way that I support myself through this channel money-wise. So for all of you that do here and there on a regular basis, I really appreciate it. So let's bring our hands at our heart, palms together, sitting up straight, dropping your shoulder blade. We're gonna take 3 big breaths on our own time through our nose. So big inhale, big exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. And that's it for today, guys. So until next time, Namaste. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next week. Bye.